Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my first drive video on the brand new G80 M3 Competition. Hopefully you've already checked out my M4 Competition first drive that I posted a couple of days ago. I was massively impressed with that car, but this is the one that I'm really excited about because I have my own one turning up in a couple of weeks' time. As many of you know, I haven't revealed the spec on my M3, but it's not going to be this, although this Dravit grey with black leather interior looks really good. The base price of the M3 Competition is £75,000. It's actually £1,300 cheaper than an equivalent M4 Competition, which in my head makes no sense because surely you're getting more car with the M3. But I'm not going to complain because I have one coming and that 1,300 quid can go towards my fuel bills. This particular press car has about £10,000 worth of options on it, similar to the M4 Competition. So we have the visibility pack, which consists of the laser lights. It has the carbon package, so carbon exterior details, and the all-important, as I've discovered, incredibly comfortable and supportive carbon bucket seats. And this also has, I think, the comfort pack. So on the road, retail, this is about 85,000 pounds. Not cheap, but if it's anything as good as the M4 Competition, in my opinion, worth every single penny. This M3 shares much of its underpinnings with the M4 that I had recently. So it has the same S58 engine under the bonnet. That's a 3-litre straight 6 twin turbo, produces 510 horsepower and 650 newton meters of torque. That goes through the brilliant ZF 8-speed gearbox, and all power and torque is fed to the ground via the rear axle only. So this is a rear-wheel drive model, just like the M4. There will be an X-Drive version of this available probably in about 6 months' time. We also have the Touring turning up next summer, probably summer of 2022. No confirmed dates yet, but could you imagine one of these in a Touring? I mean, that to me is pretty much car pornography. Some of you might be wondering why I've gone for the M3 over the M4, and it's not to do with the fact that it's £1,300 less expensive. It's more so to do with the fact that this is a far more practical car and it looks better. Those rear arches, I mean, they just look stunning, as they did on the F80. And you get 2 usable seats in the back of this. You can actually put adults in there. They have windows, they have climate control. It's a much nicer place to spend time in the back of an M3 than it is in the back of an M4. But I totally get people that like the 2-door M4 because really it is a bit more sports car-like with the 2 doors, a bit like my M2. But this just ticks so many boxes for me, and I can't wait to get in it and do a long road trip to the south of France with my other half, my parents in it. That's the dream, and that's why I've got one. Right, let's jump in and waste no more time. Okay, here we are back at this fairly brilliant piece of road. I've spent the past hour in this car doing the flybys with Patrick. A bit of time on the motorway, just as I did in the M4. The black interior is probably classier, but somehow it doesn't feel as special in here because the seats don't stand out visually as much, if that makes sense. And I think this particular spec of car, the Dravit grey paintwork and the black interior, would probably be my pick or my choice if I wasn't buying my M3 as part of my channel, if that makes sense. It has to look good on social media, and this particular car is really difficult to photograph. Maybe it will come out good on video, but to get a good picture of this paint and for it to look real, it's really difficult. So I'm glad I didn't go with this spec, but it's a really nice spec, if that makes any sense whatsoever.